Good day, I am Londiwe Ngobese with the midday news updates. Duduzane Zuma found not guilty of culpable homicide. SANDF deployed to the Cape Flats. eThekwini mayor breaks her silence. Magistrate Tebogo Patlase has found Duduzane Zuma not guilty of culpable homicide in the Randburg Magistrates Court. The charges relate to a 2014 car crash that resulted in the death of Phumzile Dube. The Zimbabwean woman died after Zuma's Porsche crashed into a minibus taxi on the M1 highway in Johannesburg. The 35-year-old accused is the son of former President Jacob Zuma. In court proceedings, Tupatlase said Matron Madikana, who was in the taxi, was also a poor witness as she refused to answer some questions put to her during cross-examination. Soldiers from the South African National Defence Force are on the ground in the Cape Flats today. National Police Minister Bongekile got the gesture from President Cyril Ramaphosa to deploy troops to the Western Cape. He says the killings there cannot continue. Cele made the revelation during a briefing following his budget speech in Parliament. Embattled eThekwini Mayor Zandile Gumede says she is in limbo about her political future. Gumede has been instructed by the ANC to extend her leave of absence while the party finalizes her matter. The mayor is facing fraud and corruption charges and is out on 50,000 rand bail. Gumede is calling on the ANC to speed up its internal investigation so that she can move on with her life. And Andisiwe Sikoklo has more with your sports news updates.
Welcome to Joburgtv Sports News. My name is Andisiwe Sikoklo. The Springboks will start with their World Cup preparations when they take on Australia and New Zealand this month in Rugby Championship matches. The Boks coach Erasmus said yesterday he will split resources for these matches against Australia and New Zealand on successive weekends this month. He plans to send 15 players to New Zealand next week, giving them time to prepare for the clash with the world champions. The Springboks play the Wallabies in Johannesburg on the 20th of July and the All Blacks in Wellington on the 27th of July. And in football news, Arsenal captain Laurent Koscielny has refused to travel with the club for their pre-season tour in the United States. Arsenal released a statement yesterday stating that they are disappointed at the 33-year-old Frenchman's actions, which are against the club's instructions. According to the reports, the captain has some offers to return to France and he asked to be released from the final year of his contract at the Emirates. The Frenchman has been with the Gunners since 2010. And lastly, England marched into their first World Cup final for 27 years yesterday after beating reigning champions Australia by 8 wickets at Edgbaston to meet New Zealand. Jason Roy made 85 runs as England reached a victory target of 224 with 107 balls to spare after bowling out Australia for 223. England will now face New Zealand, who have also yet to win the World Cup, in Sunday's final match at Lord's. The Black Caps were the runners-up to Australia in 2015. They beat India in the semi-finals on Wednesday. That's all from the sports news. Goodbye.
Now to your traffic and weather updates.
Thank you, Londiwe. With your midday traffic, Boysons on the Boysons Road northbound, there are roadways causing slow-moving traffic towards the Klipura Drive. Cosmo City on Malwanga Drive eastbound, there's an accident at the R114. And Bryanston on William Nicol Drive, there's an accident at Swane Street. Expect delays throughout. With your weather updates, Johannesburg CBD is at 21 degrees Celsius. Sandton is also at 21 degrees Celsius. Randburg is at 22 degrees Celsius. And Soweto is at 21 degrees Celsius. And that is it with your weather and traffic updates. Back to the news desk.
That's it from me and the rest of the Joburgtv news team. Goodbye.